everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a get ready with me using a full face of black owned makeup brands. It's been a crazy couple weeks and couple months and 2020 in general. And last night President Trump had a rally in Tulsa, and just the day before was Juneteenth, which June 19th, as you know or may not know, is the anniversary of the freedom from slavery for black people. And so I thought it was really kind of wild that the rally was held on the 20th. And in Tulsa, where, as you may or may not know, was the site of a massacre of black business owners in the Greenwood area of Tulsa. And I didn't even know about this, and I live about 130 miles away, and I didn't know about this until last week. And even people who were born and raised in Tulsa didn't know about this, and I was shocked to find out that there was an area of Tulsa called Black Wall Street that had all successful black owned businesses. And at the end of World War I, white people accused a black boy of inappropriateness with a white woman, and it set off they killed a couple hundred people, burned down all the businesses. There was theaters, restaurants, a whole area of wealthy black store businesses. And fathers brought their sons, and it was open season. They brought airplanes and dropped. I can't even believe it. I mean, I didn't even know about it, and there's still segregation in the South. I remember in my high school there was only 1 or 2 black people in a graduating class of 400 plus. I lived in California during the time that Rodney King was beaten almost to death. 4 or 5 officers, and then that caused the beating of, I think it was Reginald Denny was his name, and then the riots in Hollywood. I lived in Hollywood at the time. The riots, people broke out the store windows. I mean, this was like 30 years ago. I mean, it's 25. I don't have my, I didn't look up all my dates and my exactness, but black people have been getting killed by the police for a long time, and there's good and bad of all races, cops, blacks, whites, Mexicans, everybody. There's good and bad of all people, but police will pull the trigger a lot sooner on a black person, it seems like, in my opinion. I mean, there was a black guy walking on the side of the road that was killed by a white woman police officer just 2 years ago. And then the black girl who was killed in her own home because there was a call to the police about a prowler or something, and she was in her house and got killed. And, the other guy who was killed by a female police officer because she went to the wrong apartment and killed the man. And then, of course, Mr. George Floyd being murdered. I mean, it's crazy, and it's insanity, and it's got to stop. You cannot just murder people for passing a counterfeit 20 or whatever. The police rules have got to change. There's no, you can't just shoot to kill for a maybe or a whatever, or a crime that is so, that poor man who was choked to death for selling cigarettes outside the, you know what I'm talking about, and it's been going on forever in this country. My ex-husband was a racist, and an atheist, and I mean, whatever, that's a whole nother story. Another ex of mine had gone to a KKK rally. It's just, I just don't even get it. It's just, anyways, so I'm going to do a get ready with me with all black owned brands, and just remind people that we're all people. Jesus died for everybody, and that means everybody. And everybody be nice and get along, and don't judge a book by its cover. And it's got to stop, people. It's got to stop. Okay, so let's get on with it, because the whole thing makes me sick. And if you want to see my black-owned brand collection of makeup, I'm going to do another video after this. Okay, so let's get ready, because I got to get ready to go to church. And yeah, so I mean, just everybody pray for everybody, and just stop the insanity, and treat people how you want to be treated. And that is somebody's mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, girlfriend. Every life matters. And stop it. Just, okay, so let's get on with it. I'm going to start out with my Fenty Pro Filter Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade, I've already washed my face. I used the Skin & Company Truffle Cream Cleanser, which is a really nice cleanser if you're not trying to remove makeup. And so I used that this morning, put on my Timeless serums. Oh, I forgot to put on my Australian Gold. Well, I guess oh, I can't skip my Australian Gold. Okay, I'm back. Let me just put on my Australian Gold, because it's kind of my primer as well. It's Botanical Sunscreen. It's tinted. It does now come in 3 shades, so that's nice. And actually, my serums, I don't think Timeless is a black-owned brand, and I don't think Australian Gold is either. But anyways, most of what I'm doing today is black-owned brand, but these are my everyday things that I have to have, so I have to put on my sunscreen. Okay. Alright. I'm good. Alright, so let's get on with the Fenty. So, I really like this. Rihanna has oily skin, and I have oily skin, so I really do like this foundation. However, it's pretty expensive. And so I don't use it all the time. I find myself saving it for special occasions, like today. Today's a special occasion. So again, I'm in the shade 150, and this is what the box looks like. She has the black and gray boxes, really pretty. And for the most part, well, Fenty's kind of hit or miss. I like a lot of things for the most part. This comes in a pump. So I'm just going to do 2 little pumps. Yeah, I just can't even. I've been holding off doing this video, and I just, after the rally last night on Juneteenth in the middle of Tulsa, the BOK Center is where I go see a lot of concerts, and I could have got tickets to go for free, and actually I guess the rally had a light turnout, but I didn't want to go. I didn't want to get in the middle of some crap going down in Tulsa, because that area down there can be sketchy at night anyways, so I just thought it was an interesting timing and location. But anyways, I know Rihanna just came out with some new cream blushes, and she just came out with some new lipsticks. I don't know, but I bought her her Poutsicles last summer, which is a very sheer, like a balm gloss that gives a stain, and I do like them, but I think that new lipstick is going to be the same type of thing, so I'm not interested. And I don't need any blush, so her purple blush looked pretty cool, though I forget what it was called, but that purple cream blush I was interested in, but I haven't purchased it. I might in the future. Okay, so we got the makeup on, and I'm going to follow up with some Fenty setting powder as well. I think it's in a beautiful, dang it, I forgot my eyelash curler. Ugh, I got so riled up, I'm forgetting half of my stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Next I'm going to do my Fenty powder. I really love this gorgeous container. And this is in the lavender shade, which is brightening. I do like kind of purple toned, and this is a brightening powder, so it's really, really pretty, and I absolutely love the container. All of Rihanna's packaging is top notch, so I really do enjoy it. So this comes in a sifter, and I'm just gonna get some on. I love my Real Techniques giant kabuki brush. Is just perfect for setting powders. And just press it in. I've always been kind of shocked at the way other people are treated. It's when I worked in Los Angeles as a bartender, we had every kind of people. I've always dealt with every kind of race, and I've sold cars to every kind of people for the last 17 years, and people are people. People are all the same. They all have the same hopes, dreams, goals. Everybody's the same. We're all, you know, we're one people. We're all connected. It's the differences that make it not boring and wonderful, just like all other creatures, whether it's, you know, animals, butterflies, or, you know, the differences is what makes it cool. So okay, let's just talk about beauty news, because okay, so I ordered the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette, and I'm looking really forward to getting that. That'll be a lot of fun. I love my Urban Decay Naked palettes, and it looked to be beautiful to me, so I saw a bad swatch video on it, but I ordered it, and I'm sure it's going to be great, because I saw another video that Kelly Gooch did, and she really liked it, and Leah Janae liked it, and yeah, so it's going to be great. Okay, so I've got that on. Now, this is a black-owned makeup brand for my highlighter. This is JD Glow, and JD Glow was started in 2015 by a couple friends. I forget their names, but anyways, they're based out of Louisiana, and I don't know when I ordered this, but this highlighter, now this was called Beyonce. Now you can still get it at jdglowcosmetics.com. It's now called Beyonce or something, because I'm sure Beyonce is like, hey man, you can't use my name. But anyways, this is the most gorgeous. Now this is a rare item, because I've almost hit pan on this highlighter. Okay, so it's the most gorgeous peachy pink delicious glow. So I have a backup here that I bought, and I've got quite a few backups of this before they changed the name on it. So it comes in a black case. Now it might be different now, because again, this is one of my backups, and then they taped down for protective packaging, and they also had taped it sealed. So they were always kind of ahead of the time with sealing their product. But let me just remove this tape on this new one so you can see how pretty this shade is. It's just the most gorgeous peachy pink highlighter, and I'm going to be using it today. So I want to do on my cheeks, I am going to use a Fenty matchstick. I like the matchsticks. They're a cream and they all are magnetized and stick together. And this is a really pretty orange shade, which I absolutely love. And this is called Chili Mango. So we're going to be using that for blush today. So I'm just going to, woo, hello. I'm going to get me a little stripe going on. And just blend that in. So that's another reason why I might just pick up that purple cream blush, but I don't need any. I bought the matchsticks to use as blush. So I just want to do that on the apples. And they're great to travel with and throw in your purse because they are solid. So, and it's cool how they all stick together. Okay, so that's a nice little orange blush. And I'm going to use my JD Glow. I'll go ahead and dip into the Beyonce highlighter. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. And I never hit pan on anything, but their highlighters, go to their website and check them out. They've got all different shades, and if you're interested, watch my upcoming video, and you can see my JD Glow collection. I mean, multi-chrome eyeshadow set and more. That is just so pretty. I just love it. Can you see? Woo! That is so pretty. I love it. Okay, and I'm going to use my little Fenty Shady Biz bronzer. This came in a mini set, so I'm going to get some of that. And I heard a rumor, I could not find out that it was true. I looked on the internet that Rihanna had sold Fenty or part of Fenty or something like that, but I don't think that's true because I couldn't find out anything on it, so I think that was just a rumor. And I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette again today. I'm going to do a different look, not rose. Just do some bronzer. What else is coming out in makeup? Oh, those Wayne Goss brushes, the artist brushes. I'm not interested in that. I'm done with brushes. I just thought that, I don't know, you don't hear about his lipsticks at all, so I think other people didn't, I mean, I don't know. Greasy. There's not real, oh gosh, I almost forgot Natasha Denona's new bronze palette, duh. I did not buy B.O.M.B, which I really, really wanted the all matte palette, but I saw it in store and it looked kind of boring, but I still want it. But I have the Viseart Neutral Matte, so I don't think I really need it, and I've got Safari, so I don't think I need it. But I want to get, the bronze palette's going to be $65, and I didn't buy the gold palette either, and it looks like a cross between B.O.M.B and gold, so I'm really interested in that new bronze palette. What do you think? Are you guys buying it? I don't think I need it, but I do like it, and I like the price point, and I like that it's small, but I'm not sure. I might skip on it. And I did go ahead and go back to ColourPop and order the Blow and Smoke black and white grayscale palette and the Going Coconuts palette. So those are on the way, and another brow pencil, because since they discontinued my pomade, I'm getting another ColourPop pencil. And speaking of brow pomade, I don't have a black-owned brand brow pomade, so I'm going to put on my Bangin' Brunette from ColourPop, which it's not on the website anymore. But luckily, when I was looking through my black-owned makeup brands, I found 2 more backups of this, so I'm good for a little while. So thank God I bought some. I tend to buy backups of things that I like. And oh, speaking of backups of things that you like, I don't know if it's still going on, but Benefit is having a sale, and they've got the Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette, which is the $145 value that was $60. They are now selling for $45, and I thought that palette was totally gone, but you can get the Benefit Pink Squad Cheek Leaders palette for $45 right now at benefitcosmetics.com. So go check that out. I love that palette, and I kind of wanted to buy a backup, but I just don't need it because I've got so many that, but man, that's a good palette, and I really was on the fence. And Becca Cosmetics is also, they were having a sale. I don't know if they still are, but the Becca Dreamsicle orange highlighter that I love, the Shimmering Skin Perfector, the color's Dreamsicle, that was on sale for $26. And also, they still have the Chloe and Malika palette, which I liked better than the Chloe palette. And the Malika palette was on sale for $26.60. So if you're interested in that, there are some good sales going on the Benefit Cosmetics website and in the Becca Cosmetics. Okay, so I've got my brows on. Let me put on some lipstick. I want to use some Pat McGrath. This is a Blitz Trance lipstick, and let me see what the shade is. Blitz Trance 071 Nude Romantique. I keep it in the box because I don't wear it too much because, again, it's just kind of a special occasion. I've only got a couple Pat McGrath full-size lipsticks. This is in a pretty gold glitter packaging with the gold lips. I've got some of her trios, her mini trio sets, and I really love those. I'll show them to you in my upcoming video. But this is a really pretty kind of a peachy nude color, so that's gonna go good with the look that I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do a not pink look. And I just get some lipstick on my lips. I look so washed out. So this is a real pretty creamy, shimmery. Really good summer color. Very moisturizing. Alright, could have used a pencil too, but that's good. Feels good, I really like that. That is a really, really, really pretty peachy shimmer. And again, that's the Pat McGrath gorgeous packaging. And Pat McGrath is just so bougie. It's just a perfect gift. So love that. Let me just curl my eyelashes real quick, and then we'll get on with some, I'm going to use, oh, I already told you that, Divine Rose again. So what else has been going on? It's summer. It's in the 90s here in Arkansas. The fireflies are out. The frogs are singing. People are still buying cars. It's so crazy, but been busy at work, still working. Trying not to catch COVID-19. So much going on in the world. It's crazy. Okay, so let's get into Divine Rose 2. Here she is. Okay. All right. Wow. All right, so here's Divine Rose 2. It's really, really pretty. And today I'm just going to do a not pink look. So I'm going to start out with this shade up here in the corner. I think that was the called Opal something. I don't have my shade paper with me, but I'm just gonna put that. It has a little bit, it's not a matte, it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but we're just gonna go with it as a base. You can see the pink. Can you see the pink under? Well, I wasn't gonna do a pink look, but she's giving me that anyways. All right, we'll just work with it. Oh, that JD Glow highlighter is glowing. I've got to get that back out. Yeah, I hardly ever hit pan on anything, so you know that that's something special. And they've got all kinds of shades. JD Glow also makes they make lip products, and they've got all kinds of things, so just go check them out. Okay, that, you know, that's actually kind of pretty if you just want just to throw something on and go out the door and do nothing else because of that shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna go into what shade do we want to use? I'm gonna go into this I think that was called Nectar, if I remember correctly. Blush Nude Nectar or Blush Nectar or something like that. I'm using my Sonia G brushes as usual because they're my favorite. Woo! I got a lot there. Okay. I keep forgetting how pigmented this palette is, and I go in and I just get way too much every time. So pretty though. I'm going to just run the excess underneath my lashes. Make sure that's connected up. Okay, now I want to go into this peachy shade right here. I'm not sure what it's called, but anyways, that one right there. I'm gonna get it on my finger. I think it's one of the special shades. Yeah, it is. Ooh, look at the shine on that. And I'm just gonna press it onto the lid. That's so pretty. Yeah. If you ever want to give somebody a gift, give them Pat McGrath. Because it's truly, I think, the most special makeup you can buy somebody, as far as presentation goes and packaging. That's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to go into, which one do I want? This color down here in the corner, and I'm going to use that for inner corner. There was a shade that I used. It might have been the gold. Yeah, I think it was the gold. Let me just do the gold. I created this look, and it reminded me a lot of what I could create with the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. It has a color in that called Lemoncillo. It's really, really pretty pale yellow, and so I'm going to go ahead and use the gold. And again, I'm going to get it on my finger. Oh my gosh, that is crazy pigment, crazy pigment. Oh my gosh, that just totally changes everything. And I'm not a gold person, but in the summertime, it's very beachy. Whoa. Wow. That is just so wow. I think I want to go in to deepen up the crease with this plummy brown. It's really, I think it's a mahogany purple color, but we're going to just go with it and deepen up the crease a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, I think I'm done. Need to throw on some lashes. I do have the Fenty Fly Liner, but I think I'm just gonna, I want to try out her new mascara, and I don't like to wear eyeliner very often, especially not in the summer. I like to keep it kind of fresh. So I just got this sample of the Fenty mascara, full frontal mascara, and I've been wanting to check it out and I haven't yet. So it comes in a little tube, which is different. So let's give this a go and see what happens. Okay, the wand is like a kind of a flattened bristle brush. All right, let's see what we get here. Wow. I like a lot of makeup that, like other makeup that is maybe not black-owned brand, but for darker skin tones. For example, I really love the Jackie Aina palette, which of course was designed for deeper skin tones, so the colors would look up good, because I know like a lot of colors just don't show up on darker skin tones. So that's a very vibrant Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it's one of my favorite. I absolutely love that. And again, like I previously mentioned, the Chloe and Malika palette from Becca. I thought the Chloe one was really washed out, so I bought the Malika one. And even like last Christmas, when Hourglass did the Ghost palette, I went ahead and bought it because I was trying to give Hourglass another try, and I wasn't crazy about it, but when they came out with the Ghost Unlocked darker palette, I bought that one as well. And if they had both been out at the same time, I would have bought the Unlocked and skipped on Ghost. But I'm not a fan of those Hourglass palettes anyways. They're so subtle that I don't know, I just think they're a waste of money. But so I won't be purchasing any more Hourglass, but I do like the darker palettes better than the lighter ones. So I mean, they just got more color, more pigment. So and there are other black-owned brands I definitely want to try for the same reason. I love my Juvia's Place palettes. I've got that whole collection video of, I don't know, I've got like 13 or 17 palettes of Juvia's Place. I really like those, especially the Zulu palette, the Tribe palette, the Warrior palette. The Deuce palette is one of my favorites. It's got some great pink and green in it. But you want to check out my playlist for more black-owned brand videos, because I do have one on the Juvia's Place. I've got one just on the multi-chromes from JD Glow. And I mean, they came out with multi-chrome I mean, that video's a year old. So, I'm into whoever makes good makeup. I don't care what color their skin is. This mascara is okay. It's not going to replace Roller Lash. It actually kind of reminds me of Better Than Sex as far as how it's applying and how it's performing. So I am getting a nice false lash effect, but I'm having to build and build and build. But anyways, it's just a first impression. It is very pretty, but very much reminds me of Better Than Sex. Cool. Well, I think that does it. So, okay, I got, I'm wearing my Pat McGrath, my JD Glow, my Fenty, and I'm good to go. So I think that's going to do it for this one. My name is Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave me a message, leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about all this. I hope everybody's well and safe and, you know, dealing with the COVID-19. Gosh, and, you know, and dealing with, I can't even imagine what it would be to be a person of anybody different, you know. You just have to deal with so much that a white person just can't even imagine. So, it's good, it's bad that this happened, but it's good that George Floyd didn't give his life in vain because, you know, maybe because of him things will change, and I think it will. I really do. So there was a reason. It was the final straw. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. So hopefully it'll all be for the greater good of the planet. Okay. So anyways, check out. I'm fixing to do my makeup collection of black-owned brands of all my Fenty stuff. So that's gonna do it for this one. Again, a Divine Rose 2 look. And, yeah, very happy. Turned out good. Yeah, what do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe? Okay. Thanks a lot. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.